details or see some of the demonstrations. Well, we're taking you all over your home in this hour of time together. Welcome in again to HSN. I'm Shannon. I love being in my house. And the one thing I can tell you, it's interesting, before my show, I was even talking to my producer, Jared, and my team. I was blowing my nose and I was like, oh, my allergies are just out of control. Because I got a lot of stuff in my house. I think our homes are more airtight than the air in my home is dirtier than the air in the great outdoors. I can tell you that for a fact. And certainly an air purifier is not a cure or treatment for allergies. However, if you're gonna be looking for a leading name to help you do that, but let's be honest, I want 12 months out of the year comfort. This actually debuted this last week with Adam in his open house show, which is always a lot of fun. That happens every Monday starting at 9 o'clock. Adam's gonna do another one tomorrow. That's where this debuted. DeLonghi, they are an international brand, but this is my 12 months of comfort. Yes, it's my fan when I wanna be cooler. Yes, it's my heater when I wanna be warmer. But yes, it's also helping to clear the air or clean the air that I breathe. All this, it's a dynamic 3-in-1 for less than $300. That's our feature price, only as long as supplies last. 5-pay flex pay, which is something that we usually only reserve for today's specials in this category. And we're also doing free shipping. And if you are new to HSN, please remember, we're also doing a 90-day return policy on our items right now as well. Ask for item number 716197. Angela McClure is joining us. And Angela, I see you there. It was fun to chat with you earlier. You know, we all realize the value of cleaning the air in our homes. And I've got a lot of great air purifiers. But the truth is, they're kind of one-trick ponies. I mean, they're there to clean the air, and I love that, and I need that. Mm-hmm. I love that this is going to do everything that I need for comfort and better air to breathe. How you doing tonight?
Good, Shannon. And that's such a great intro because this is the DeLonghi 3D. So first I want to talk about its air purification capabilities. So we have a chamber here, it's filled with smoke. Smoke is a great visual representation of all of those fine particles, pollutants, and allergens in the air that we can't always see. It's also really tiny and really hard to clean. It's only 0.1 microns in size. So to give you an idea, the human hair is 75. So smoke is very difficult to clean. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the unit on, and what it's gonna do is it's gonna start circulating the air. So you can see as the air is circulating, what it's doing is it's actually pulling in that air into the top of the unit. Now, as that air pulls in, it's going into this 360-degree filter. This utilizes HEPA-inspired technology that's capable of eliminating 99.9% of all of those airborne pathogens, the mold, dust, bacteria in the air, pet dander, you know, all of these things. This is double layered, and it even has a rubber gasket at the bottom, so there's no air bypass. So all of the air that's being pulled into the machine, you know, is going through the filter, and then it's being pushed back out into your room, clean, fresh, purified air. So, you know, I don't know about you, but a lot of us, when we're going outside, we're wearing a mask just for a little bit of extra filtration, a little bit of extra protection. But inside our own homes, Shannon, like you were saying earlier, according to the EPA, the air inside our homes is up to 5 times dirtier. So you can see here, you can kind of see there's a picture behind the unit that I don't think you could see before. This filtered it all out. And when you get this home, you're able to give your family that clean, easy to breathe, purified air with year-round comfort. Because think about it, you know, we don't necessarily want to drink unfiltered water, right? But, you know, with unfiltered air, your lungs are having to do that filtering for us, which isn't always the best option.
No, it's really true. And you know what? And not for nothing, it looks good. I mean, it really does. It looks really sleek. I'll give you those measurements in a moment. And this is something that Angela was also giving you a tour of. But Now the good news is there's no man in my house to hog that remote, but he's gonna want this one because everything, oopsie, how about if I put it right side up? There you go. Round hole, square peg. But you can do everything, that complete control panel, which I think is really handy because girls, I'll just appeal to you for a moment. I know I'm not unique in this. I'm my own thermostat. There's not a night that goes by. It's like, the covers are on, the covers are off, the covers are on, the covers are off, the covers are on, the covers are off. So when you do need those micro adjustments, sometimes you want it to be cooler, sometimes you want it to be warmer. You've got those at the touch of your fingertips on that remote control. Plus, you're also cleaning the air that you breathe at the same time. In terms of dimensions, again, it looks really cool. It is 35 inches in the height by 12 3/4 inches in the width. I'm assuming that's like that diameter, that little footprint with that nice little rubber, silicone base or nice base. So about 12 3/4 on the length and the width, and then about 35 inches in the height. And actually, Prince, I won't walk all over there, but you can actually see the comparison. You can't really, yes, in addition to our savings and our HSN price, feature price, and of course our flex pay, how much are you spending for a separate air purifier? How much are you spending for a separate heater? How much are you spending for a separate fan? And that's the other thing. Of course, you can see how nice and sleek this looks in that bedroom area. That's where I would want this because, no kidding, covers are on, covers are off all night long. Plus, of course, we all need to be breathing cleaner air. And Angela, it's exciting that DeLonghi did this. I know when this launched with Adam in his open house show, which again, that's every Monday at 9 p.m., he was excited, I'm excited. I know he suffers from allergies. I actually suffer from allergies and asthma. And again, it's not a cure or treatment for that, but we could use some help in our homes, and we've really relied on DeLonghi to do that. They wanted to do this by customer request, it seems like.
They actually did a lot of research when it came to designing this unit because so many people want that sleek, compact design, but it's multifunctional. So in addition to cleaning the air year round, a lot of us are starting to get into those warmer months. We want a little cool air circulation. That's when you pop it into fan mode. Now, a lot of fans, probably like the one you have there in the studio, one of the other options, the fans just have one place that the air comes out of. But what DeLonghi has done with this design is they've actually given us two areas on either side of the machine. I think we actually have an animation of this or an image, but the air actually comes out from either side in an aerodynamic way and envelops the room in cool, fresh, purified air or heat in the wintertime. And it is such a sleek, beautiful design to have in your room. But that air, that fan, as it goes through your room, you're not going to get those cold spots. It's just going to envelop you in that nice, cool, gentle air. And the way that you're going to do that is with the remote. All of the functions are on the remote. So you just select the fan mode, and then you have 10 different airspeed settings from low to high. So you can adjust that here, and you'll see it on the digital display. And you also have an oscillation. So you can oscillate side to side, which you'll see. I'm just turning this on so you can rotate side to side. There's also an internal oscillation that will go up and down, which is really great because a lot of these older houses, the heat rises, it can get trapped up high, or if you have those cathedral ceilings. So this is such a wonderful option to give you that year-round comfort as well as purified air that we want to give our families.
I think it's huge, and I know this is something that Adam has talked about in his open house show, and it's really true, and I knew it was true before he even made the statement, is if you go to hsn.com, this is a hot category right now for a lot of reasons, and I'm not making any crazy claims, but I think certainly we're more aware of our health right now in America, and at least on hsn.com, virtually every air purifier that we've been offering is completely sold out with wait list and extended delivery, and I'm just speaking from my own experience. I say that because I actually didn't realize how bad my allergies and asthma were until I started, you know, this whole safer at home policy, which of course we all want, but no kidding, I'm a collector of things and product from HSN, and certainly it's not curing or treating my asthma or allergies, but I got a lot of stuff in my house. And I was actually noticing, boy, I'll tell you what, there's not a day that goes by that, even tonight, when I talk about today's special, I'm gonna have to cut my microphone, blow my nose, because, you know, my allergies have just been a lot worse. Plus in Florida, there's a whole slew of different pollens that we have 12 months out of the year. So Angela, if we just factored in the aesthetics, I mean, it looks good, but remember, DeLonghi, they are a brand name to be reckoned with. It's cleaning the air, it's clearing the air, but then it's also keeping me comfortable, whether it's to keep me warm or cool. And that's a big deal that they did this for us.
Exactly. And I don't know anyone who wouldn't benefit from cleaner air at home. And before we talked about how a lot of us are starting to get into those warmer months, but if you're up north, it's still in the 50s. So it still has a little bit of chill in the air. You might not want to turn on your whole house heater, but what you can do is the DeLonghi 3D actually has a 1500 watt ceramic heater. So 1500 watts is the most power that you can get in a portable heater. And that's all while filtering your air. So I have a temperature gun here. And if you can see, that air is actually coming out at 190 degrees. So what that means is this is really going to heat your room quickly. It's going to heat it evenly and comfortably.